pray, and what I always ask for is, Lord, keep my feet on the ground. Keep my head from floating in the clouds. My official title is Organizational Development Specialist. Part of the day-to-day for us is making sure we find gaps with our leaders. If we need to help them in any area that they may need, whether it be communication, organization, coming across as approachable, our job is to come alongside everyone within Parkview and help them grow. I always tell people my path to this role had to have been God, because I studied English in college. I thought I would go into journalism. From a day-to-day basis, I spend a lot of time hearing people's issues, and I think that just comes with the territory. When you're in HR, you hear people's issues. But the way that it plays out at work a lot of times is unwarranted frustration, outbursts with different teammates, and so part of what we do is kind of help people manage that at times. So there's just a hole or a gap or something that they feel is not there. Like, I don't get it. I come to work every day, I show up on time, I do my job, but for some reason I still feel empty, or I still feel like I'm not quite doing what I should be doing, or I'm out of place, or my team doesn't understand me, my boss doesn't understand me. Because I know for me, it's difficult sometimes to hear people going through tough things, whether it's work-related or non-work-related. And so for me, when I hear those issues, I've found that in the past, if I hear other people's issues and I then try to figure out what the solution to that issue is without practicing my own faith, without praying, without going into my own personal time of meditating or talking with God, then I just don't feel good about the interaction I have with them. Because I know I'm relying too much on my own thoughts, ideas, and not on those of what I follow the most. So I try to find a gap in every day where I can read scripture, where I can do some type of devotion, because I need a daily reminder. In HR, we're supposed to have the answers. So because of that, if I don't have the answers and if they don't make sense, then I lose credibility. And the only way I can keep my credibility is to be very solid on something. The only thing that I'm solid on every day is my faith. Because when you're always giving advice, when you're always coaching, when you're always the one with the answers, it is easy to think that you don't need any help, or you don't need anyone to tell you what's good and what's bad, or what's the right path. So I think what God is telling me is, you are just a man. You're just a man. And at the end of the day, I'm going to use you. You aren't going to use me. I'm going to use you. And what you say and what you do is a reflection of me, not of Chad, of God. And I hope that comes across in every interaction I have. I hope that that's what people see. For me to say that I always had faith in those environments would be a lie. So the positions that I've held weren't always what I wanted or dreamed of, but thank God I had people who reminded me that this isn't the end. I had to have that reminder that your identity is totally somewhere else. It's never in your job. It's never in your day-to-day. You can find aspects of who you are in your day-to-day, but who you are lies in something so much bigger than what you do.